If you're watching this video right now, you've probably seen a ton of different information online about microgreens.
Microgreens.
Microgreens. Microgreens.
Microgreens. Microgreens.
Microgreens.
Microgreens are the newest trend in healthy eating right now.
Apparently they're quick to grow and they're full of nutrients, and you don't even need a backyard to grow them. ABC2's Megan Knight shows us how one local company is leading the way in vertical farming.
Larry Hounds and his wife Jana started their vertical farm. They have dozens and dozens of microgreen varieties, and demand for their product is growing as fast as their plants. The biggest mistake people make is confusing them with sprouts. And those tiny leaves pack a nutritional punch. They're high in vitamin C, E, and K, as well as beta-carotene, and they have higher nutritional densities than most mature plants.
Everybody to eat microgreens because the more the merrier, the healthier we'll be.
Microgreens versus sprouts. There's a difference. Sprouts ran into a problem. They ran into bacteria. And that's all about the way that sprouts are actually made. They're constantly submersed in water over and over again, rinsed, shaken, rinse off, repeat. Sprouts are constantly in and out of a damp environment. As photosynthesis is going on, they're actually interacting. Those enzymes are getting activated. It's also going to start tasting a lot more like its fully grown counterpart, typically just sweeter. Sometimes the flavors are actually even a little bit bolder at the same time. A microgreen can also still be one that's a little bit bigger. The cotyledon leaves are starting to grow more. And you have what's called the true leaf starting out. Now this would be my example of a sunflower. You're going to get one here on the other side too, kind of pointy, right? These are the true leaves. When those start to come out, you're wavering in between what is considered a microgreen and the fully grown plant.
Why the world started shifting from sprouts to microgreen was because they discovered that in the microgreen stage of a plant's life, in certain cases, the nutrition is up by 40%. I'm sorry, 40% seems a lot? No, 40 times, not 40%.
I would say that the majority of our microgreens, your traditional microgreens, your broccolis, your cabbages, your kohlrabis, your rutabagas, just your mustards, I can get 2 to 3 weeks of shelf life easily. I've actually had people say that they've lasted for 4 weeks in their refrigerator. And mind you, that's taking it out of my refrigerator. That's bringing it to a farmer's market, for instance, having it sit on the table of the farmer's market for 2 hours, somebody buying it, driving home, putting it back into the refrigerator, and still lasting, another 3 weeks easily.
Microgreens specializes in growing what are essentially baby vegetables. Microgreens are plants harvested just above the soil line after the first tiny leaves sprout. They have a higher concentration of nutrients and flavor than their grown-up counterparts.
And so not only are you getting condensed nutrition and vitamins and minerals, but you're getting the variety from all these different plants. It's a very universal product, so we're able to, eat it just as a salad base, or put it in bowls, or put it in smoothies, or just kind of add it to any meal that you're preparing. You add this little clump of beautiful nutrition. That's how I like to look at it.
Well, good things come in small packages, and that's true for a Columbus couple who is starting up their own microgreen farm. NBC4's Jonathan Jackson took a tour and got a taste of these tiny superfoods, which are being grown in our own backyard.
I'm standing in a room full of microgreens, and these small veggies pack a rather big taste. Columbus couple Ty Lilly and Martha Channel never would have dreamed they'd be growing these small plants called microgreens, which are not only full of flavor, but also nutritious value.
An ounce of our broccoli microgreens is the same nutrition as a whole head of broccoli.
And these plants aren't just superfoods, they're also served super fresh.
You go to the grocery store and you buy the packaged lettuces and things, it's probably at least a week old before it even hits your refrigerator at home.